So today I'm going to be filming a video all about how to stay sane whilst you're unemployed, because I am a 2021 graduate. I've just finished I finished university about a month ago now, just over a month. So I know the whole struggle of trying to find a job, being unemployed, not really knowing what you're doing with your life, and yeah, it does get you down. So I thought I'd film a video about how to cope with it, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Please like, subscribe, and let's get started. I will say now the windows are wide open because it is really warm today. We're having like a proper heat wave in the UK, hence why I'm literally wearing a bikini under this top as well, because a bra is just a no-go in this heat. So yeah, I have no plan for this video really. I thought I'd just chat through my experience of being an unemployed graduate and things like that, because I think a lot of people enjoyed my videos about it on TikTok, so I thought I'd just do a longer version, you know. So for background context, as I said, I finished university on the 10th of June, I think was my last ever presentation. To be honest, the first week, I'll also say as well, I did an education studies degree, which isn't like a degree which teaches you how to be a teacher. That would be like a primary pathway degree. So I did like the quite broad education studies, so you kind of learn about politics, sociology, a bit of economics and like just things like that. So it's quite a broad degree. I did enjoy it for the most part, but I was ready to sort of finish it by the time third year came. But yeah, as I said, I started, well, if you haven't watched me before, basically I actually started that degree in my second year. I was doing psychology and education to begin with, but then I hated psychology, dropped out of uni, came back just doing education studies. I've never really been sure on my career path. When I first started uni, I wanted to be educational psychologist, but then I realised I didn't like psychology, so that was out the window. Then obviously with education studies you did get like primary teaching placement or secondary teaching. I had 3 days worth of placement due to corona, and I just knew it was not for me. I did not enjoy my placement at all. Maybe I could talk about that in another video one day, but yeah, as soon as I did that placement I was like, no, I don't want to teach. So I was kind of a bit like, what on earth am I going to do when I graduate? Try not to think about it too much. As a third year, you are so busy trying to obviously get your degree done and make the most of it with your friends. Obviously, again, being a 2021 grad, I didn't really get to go out with my friends because I lived at home for most of it. So yeah, I just really just put all my all into my degree, got the grade I wanted, got a 2-1, which was amazing. So yeah, as I said, I all finished everything on the 10th of June, and yeah, to be honest, the first week I didn't really think much of it. I was so busy. I basically went out with all my friends at home. I went to London, I went to Bath, I did a vlog that week as well. So yeah, the first week of unemployment, as I said, really didn't faze me because I was just so busy. But then after I got back from Bath, I was kind of like, right, I'm literally home now and I have not got a job lined up. I looked at grad schemes during my third year, but none of them really interested me. I did do an internship through my third year of uni, which I enjoyed, but again that kind of came to an end because it was a small business. They couldn't obviously afford to employ me full time. So yeah, I was just like, oh my god, what am I going to do now? So yeah, I can't really remember when I started looking for jobs. I think I was just sort of browsing like LinkedIn and stuff, but not really sure what I was looking for. So yeah, number one tip I would say is just like sit down with yourself and just think, right, what do I actually enjoy in a job? Like look back at all your jobs you've ever had and think, right, what have I enjoyed, what have I not enjoyed? And I think that way is a much easier way to think about what job you're going to do rather than just looking at job descriptions on their own. So yeah, think about what skills you enjoy doing, or like what activities you enjoy doing, or whatever, what you enjoy to working towards, and that will really help you narrow down what kind of job you want to do. As I said, I started doing that, and then obviously I kind of refreshed my LinkedIn after my after my internship in uni and stuff. Obviously I was still waiting on my grade, so I couldn't really update that, but yeah, I just looked at what jobs are out there and stuff, and I knew I kind of wanted to stay in the social media field, so I was looking at like social media internships again, because that's what I did before, and then also just social media assistant jobs and things like that. And I applied for quite a few, but to be honest, I didn't really even get to interview stage. I think the competition is just so high at the moment, especially in social media, and because of the pandemic situation, more people are out of jobs and stuff. So yeah, but honestly, there's no harm in like applying for different jobs. So yeah, I would say that I know a lot of people just say, oh, just apply for anything, but I don't think that is really effective either. I think when you look at a job, again, look at what you like in the job, what you don't like about it. Just really weigh it up to if it's really for you. And yeah, just I'd say make your job search quite specific, because you'll find jobs you like the sound of more, and hopefully you'll be more successful in your job process. Also, I would try not avoid like big companies, but I think you probably stand more of a chance if you apply for a smaller, less known company. Again, there'll be less competition. You'll probably have a more personal experience, I found anyway. So yeah, that's kind of like job hunting tips, I would say. Again, it's really good to have either like a Notion set up or just like a spreadsheet or whatever. I literally just had a plain grid in Microsoft Word called Job Hunt 2021. So I had the list of the jobs I applied for, the status of which it was in, so either like applied, rejected, whatever, and then the third column was like accepted or declined or whatever. Again, it was just a really good way to keep track of everything that was going on, especially if you do like 2 or 3 job applications a day. Like you can kind of forget what you've applied for. So yeah, I really recommend doing that. As for like mental health and just like day-to-day life, because I said you can't, like, I mean, you can apply for jobs all day every day, but you will drive yourself insane. So my kind of routine for like an unemployed day was like, I'd still get up early in the mornings if I was for uni, do a workout first and foremost, because again, it just makes you feel better in yourself and it gets you off to a productive start. You know, if you don't like working out, go for a walk, just do something that gets your body moving, because you will feel a lot better for it. So yeah, I'd always start my day with a workout. I would attempt to sort of get ready. As today at least, I've like put my hair up in some sort of way, not just brushed it and gone to my desk. Obviously I don't always put on makeup, but sometimes if I like wasn't feeling that great, I would put on some makeup, because sometimes things like that just boost you, you know. And then, to be honest, I'm most productive in the morning, so I was like, right, I'll do a good like 2 hours worth. So usually from like 10 till 12 I would bash out some job applications, just job searching. I personally found LinkedIn the best for looking at jobs. I just found it quite easy to use, and it didn't just have like loads and loads of jobs thrown at you. You could like go through it quite easily. I would always do like a solid like 2 hours in the morning, because you know, some job applications, even for like one, it would take you 2 or 3 hours just to fill in all the forms or like do the activities for it or whatever. So yeah, just take your time with it. As you said, you're like unemployed, there's no rush to get loads done in one day. It's better to spend more time doing something well than to like just rush through them, you know. So yeah, that was kind of my mornings, and then obviously I'd have lunch, and then in the afternoon I would just do like any little admin tasks I needed to do, like say returning closed parcels, that sort of thing. And yeah, maybe I'd like do some other job things. So a lot of the time, if you watch my TikToks, you'll see I did like the housework, so I'd like sort of clean up the kitchen or do some like washing. Again, it gives you a break from the screen or just like constantly thinking about doing jobs. So yeah, if you're still living at home, whatever, like try and help out around the house. Again, makes you feel productive. Usually I'd walk the dog around 3-4 o'clock. Again, it just broke my day up a bit. I wasn't just sat inside watching YouTube or like doing job applications, so that really did help my mental health. And yeah, then usually I would make dinner, or mum would make dinner, and we'd just sit and watch TV together in the evening. So yeah, I would definitely say try and break up your day into some sort of routine. Obviously I know everyone's routine is completely different, which is absolutely fine. But that's what worked for me. As I said, I think if you one girl actually messaged me on Instagram once when I was feeling a bit down, and she said, like, she had 3 tips. The first was like, just like be easy on yourself. Like, it's okay to cry if you've not got a job or you've been rejected or whatever. She said, like, accept your emotions. It's okay if you're frustrated, if you want to cry. The second thing she said, get outside. Again, what I've just said is really important for your mental health, to get outside and like move your body. And I think the third one was just like, just be patient. As I said, I know I'm very lucky to get a job after a month of being unemployed. Some people take shorter, some people take longer, but as I said, you're not, I think it's really rare that people actually leave uni and walk straight into a job, or like a graduate role kind of job. It does take time to apply for things and hear back from people. Like, even now, some jobs I applied for like almost 2 months ago, like I'm only just hearing back replies. So it is a long process, and you just really got to be patient with yourself. I'd also really recommend as well, like, reading, but not just reading like fiction books, which are all fine and good, but I think reading non-fiction when you're unemployed is like really good. Like, it keeps your brain kind of ticking over and helps you like learn things. So at the moment I'm reading Malala's like autobiography, and it's so interesting. It's not just like talking about her life. Obviously she comes from a very different culture to me, so I'm learning all about Pakistan and like the Taliban and stuff, which I just didn't really know about before, so I'd really recommend reading something like this. I also read a book called White Feminism by Koa Beck, which again talks about the white perspective of feminism and how like black women are affected by that and kind of thing. So yeah, I think if you're really just feel like you're not doing anything with your life, I think reading a non-fiction book can really help your mental health, and as I said, just keeps your brain kind of engaged after being so used to learning stuff through uni, and when that kind of stops, you're like, oh my god, my brain's just gone to mush. But yeah, I'd recommend picking up like a non-fiction book. Again, this is from a charity shop, it's like £1.50, and it's really good, so yes, would recommend. Again, it's really important to like see friends on the weekend, make your weekends different to your weekdays, because like at some points it did really feel like I was back in like isolation, like in full-on lockdown, because I said I wasn't seeing anyone during the week because obviously all my friends work. I didn't at the time. I didn't have my work now is remote, so at least with that I had meetings during the week, so I was talking to people. But like sort of now, like today, both my mum and my brother are at work, like out of the house, so a lot of the time on those days I would just be sat home alone, not talking to anyone. So yeah, I think a good solution with that would be like, if you can, like maybe have a Netflix party or something with a friend, so you're talking to someone whilst watching something, or scheduling a little FaceTime. Again, some of me and my uni friends had like FaceTimes during that time I was unemployed. I think it's just about breaking up your day, so you're not just sitting there doing one thing, because you will just go a bit crazy. I think as well, like, it can be quite nice to, like, say, go shopping during the weekday, because you've got that free time and it won't be as busy. So yeah, that was kind of nice. Like, as in a vlog a couple of weeks ago, I went into Guildford like during the week. Again, it just made my week a little bit different. But yeah, plan things to look forward to for sure. As I said, I was still booking holidays. Like, obviously I'm very lucky, I had a little bit of money saved, so I was booking things to look forward to. Like, I went to Brighton last weekend. So yeah, I think really being unemployed, you've still got to like maintain some sort of life balance, where you're not just sitting watching Netflix all day, but equally you're not doing job applications all day, because your whole life doesn't revolve around a job. Obviously I know it's important to have a job because you need to pay bills and things, but yeah, don't like put all your energy into it, because it will drain the life out of you. Like, I was there was like 1 week where I was just so bored of just applying for jobs. I was like, you know what, I just need a break from all of this. But yeah, so the current situation now is, obviously if you haven't watched my other videos, is I do have a job. I work part-time now, which is actually really nice. Obviously I've done a full-time degree for the past like what 2-3 years, so it's nice to actually be working towards something, but it's not like consuming my whole brain. So yeah, I would definitely, so yeah, I think as well, that kind of stigma that you need to walk out from uni into a full-time graduate job in London, you know, I think that kind of really needs to go. Like I said, if you want to go back to the job that you did when you were 16 in a shop, you do that. Uni is hard, like you deserve a break so much. So yeah, even if you're just if you are applying for shop jobs, retail, hospitality, whatever, you do you. It is your life. Yeah, like it's really easy to compare yourself, especially on LinkedIn. Like, I try not to go on it too much, because I know you see everyone saying, I got a first in my degree, I'm on a grad scheme now. You're like, oh my god, I really should be doing that, when you're like sat at home. But yeah, as I said, things happen in their own time, and I'm sure those people have worked really hard to get to that point. So yeah, I think the big takeaway is like, kind to yourself, and also have a break. Like, even my brother would be like, Kira, you just finished uni, like chill out, like have a break, doss about for a bit, because as my mum always says as well, like, you're going to be working for the rest of your life, like sort of enjoy the month off that you have, because you probably won't really get it again. Like, this is probably my last like summer holidays. But yeah, as I was saying, my job is part-time now, so I work 3 days a week, which I quite like. Again, as I said, it's still giving me like a break from uni, but sort of introducing me into the working world like slowly, which I do like. And again, like yesterday I was in meetings all day. It was just like nice to talk to people again and be working towards something as a group, rather than just be sat at home alone. But yeah, as I said, you will find something, you will get there. I think the job market is getting better, in my opinion anyway. Obviously it depends on the sector. Just keep persevering, have a good work-life balance, or like job hunt life balance sort of thing, and yeah, you will go through it. You're not going to be unemployed forever. Yeah, good luck for the job hunt. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you soon.